Hello.
Hey, it's Joey. How are you today?
Good. How
Good.
can I help you?
I was just giving you a really quick call. I know you've probably been bombarded by a bunch of salespeople over the past couple of days, but I got a request here saying that you needed some help on your health insurance. Did you still need some help with that stuff?
Oh, I already got it. Thanks.
You did? Perfect. Did you end up going through work, or did you get something through the marketplace?
I think it's private. It's not marketplace.
You did something through the private market? Gotcha, okay. The only reason I ask is because a lot of my personal clients tend to kind of pick something up through the marketplace as well. But more often than not, I'm usually able to find them more coverage at a lower cost. Would you want me to check to see if I can find you anything that gives you better coverage and maybe save you some money compared to what you have?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Is it something just for yourself, or do you have like a spouse or kids on there with you?
Three of us.
Three of you guys? Okay. I think I might only have one birthday here, December 1st, 77. What are the other birthdays?
May 14th, 76.
Okay.
And then there is a May 9th, 2008.
And they're your son or daughter?
Daughter.
Daughter, okay. And then what did you guys pick up here now? What kind of plan do you have?
I'm not really sure. It's about like a 70-30 split.
Okay. Is there like a maximum out of pocket on it, or a stop loss or anything like that?
No, there's
No.
no deductible.
Okay. And then what are you guys paying every month for it?
250.
$250 a month?
Mm-hmm.
Is it through Obamacare?
No,
It's not. It's a private insurance.
it's private.
You don't know the name of it?
It's NC something.
Okay. The reason I ask is because honestly, $250 a month for a family of three, around your guys, age groups and stuff, that's actually extremely cheap. Like maybe a third of the cost that like an actual full coverage insurance plan would cost. So I'm thinking that you guys might have picked up some type of like discount or limited benefit plan. Is that kind of what you were looking for, or like
Yeah.
a short-term plan?
I think it's a limited benefit plan. Yeah.
Okay. Is that kind of what you guys were looking for, or were you looking for something that would like cover you for those more serious situations, like large surgeries or, intensive care unit stays, that kind of thing?
But this say in the hospital visit is a cover of 30%, 70%.
Yeah. So that's the only kind of thing with those plans is they don't have a maximum out of pocket. So basically, what that means is that you guys are pretty much always subject to 30% of the cost. So, like, God forbid, for example, if somebody ends up in the ICU, if somebody has a heart attack, organ failure, if somebody gets into like a serious accident and has to stay in the ICU, those medical bills can be multiple six figures or sometimes multiple seven figures. So let's say that you got like $1 million medical claim, you would have to pay 30% of that. So you would have to go find 300 grand and pay for those medical bills. So the difference between that and like a full coverage insurance plan, a full coverage plan will have a max out of pocket. For example, it might be like a $5,000 max, where basically once you've paid $5,000, the insurance company picks up everything at 100% with no limitation. So even if you have like $1 million claim, you pay $5,000 and then they cover the other $995,000. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's why that plan is probably so, I guess for lack of better words, it's so cheap price-wise because they're putting most of the financial risk on you guys. But I could find you like a full coverage plan, probably around like $600 or $700 a month. I don't know if that would make any sense for you guys to look into financially, but yeah, I have the prices right here. Let me actually get it in front of me if you don't mind. If you don't have a second here, because I can just tell you exactly what it would be. And are you guys pretty healthy? Do you have any like pre-existing medical conditions or anything like that?
No.
Prescription medications?
No.
Nothing? Okay. So you guys could probably qualify for like a discounted insurance full coverage plan for being healthy, but yeah, we'd probably be around like the high 600s to mid 700s. and that would have like a zero deductible with a $3,000 out-of-pocket max. So even if you guys found yourself in like a a more serious scenario, 3,000 is the worst financial risk that you would have, and then they would cover you at 100%. But it would be like in the high 600s, mid 700s. That would be worth exploring for you guys.
You have my email?
I think LannyWen@hotmail.com.
Yeah, go ahead, send it to them.
Okay. If you'd like, as a matter of fact, because normally whenever I'm working with somebody on this stuff, I can actually walk you through the brochure so that way you can see everything in black and white. Do you happen to have your computer like nearby you now, or like a tablet or smartphone? Because I can actually just walk you through this, now if you'd like.
I'm not able to do it today.
Not today? Okay.
Wait. If you send me the brochure and call me, like say Wednesday.
Okay.
Pretty booked for the weekend and all the stuff. So Wednesday afternoon.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, my calendar is basically completely free. I usually don't book appointments that far out, but so I'm pretty much free whenever I only have a 3:30. That's my only thing on Wednesday as of right now. So whatever time works for you.
Yeah. Like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I'm good. 1 o'clock. Let's do 1 o'clock.
You want to do? Okay, cool. Let's shoot for 1 o'clock, and then I'll email the brochure over to you, and then I can type in like a brief summary of the plan. But what we can do on Wednesday, if you have a computer or something nearby, I can walk you through the brochure, so that way you can actually see all of the details. We can kind of go over the fine print, and you can have all the information to make an educated decision, I guess. So I'll email it over to you, and then on Wednesday we can kind of take 10 or 15 minutes to look through it. Okay?
I don't mind. We have a little bit deductible or something, but I just wanted to.
So that's a great thing. So the way that this stuff works, so this is a private plan as well, and some of the private plans for full coverage, they have plans that are called the medically underwritten insurance, and that's basically what this is. And pretty much what that means, like simply put, is that when you apply for the insurance plan, they're going to look at your existing medical records. So they'll pull like the past 5 years of your existing medical records to make sure that you guys don't have any pre-existing conditions or like expensive medications, which you're telling me that you guys don't. So if they approve you to a plan like that, basically what happens is the insurance company looks at you guys as like a low risk to them because you guys are healthy. So they're basically saying like, hey, this is a healthy family. We're willing to give them discounted insurance and much better insurance benefits because basically they're not really going to be that much of a risk to us. Does that make sense? So this is a medically underwritten plan. So you're basically going to be getting top-notch coverage for the lowest price on the market. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's very similar to like car insurance, where if you've never been in a car accident and you never have any traffic tickets or anything, and you're a really good driver, the car insurance company will give you discounted insurance rates and better coverage, right? So it's very similar to that in a sense. But yeah, so I'll email this, and then on Wednesday I can walk you through it, and if you want, I can kind of show you some other options if you'd like to as well. So that way you can kind of compare. Okay. Okay, great. Well, I'll email this to you now, and then by the way, do you get text messages on this phone?
Yes, text messaging is probably the best.
I'm going to send you a text message now from my personal cell. It's a 786 area code. If you could just save me in your contacts, and then that way, basically, we can kind of keep in touch. Text me back, let me know that you got the email, and then I'll reach out to you from that number on Wednesday, okay?
All right, thank you.
Okay, great. You have a good day and a good weekend. Talk to you then.